Bow tie daddy. You know, there's a connection between a fashion trend and 17th century Croatian assassins. And it's a killer. It's the bow tie. Guess what? It's back. You know, during the Prussian Wars of the 17th century, the Croatian mercenaries used a scarf around their neck to hold their shirts together. I guess they didn't have buttons. Well, the concept spread across the Alps to France, and the rest is history, until the 1950s and 60s, when bow ties kind of bowed out. But now, suddenly, young guys in their 20s, in their early 30s, and it's spreading up, are wearing bow ties. And I'm not talking for tuxedos. They're wearing them just to go out. So we've got Christine Schmidt joining us from Brooks Brothers out at West County Mall. Thanks for coming in, Christine.
Thanks for having me.
And I like that. That's in traditional Brooks Brothers colors right there.
Yes, our Argyle and Sutherland pattern.
All right, now I wear this. I could tie this thing, a single, a double Windsor. I could do it in the dark without even looking. But many guys don't wear bow ties because they don't know how to tie them. And I got to admit, I have a difficult time doing it. It usually doesn't look good.
It takes a little bit of practice, and every gentleman should know how to tie a bow tie, and it doesn't hurt for a lady to know as well. First of all, our bow ties are sized in the back, so it's important to adjust the tie to the right length.
Okay.
And we usually go up about a 1/4 inch from your shirt size.
Okay.
So
I'm a 16.
So you're a 16. Which tie would you like to? We want to try this one on you?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, so we're going to adjust this one up to you.
Should I try it first and see if I can do it?
Let's get it at 16 and a half. I'll give you a little room to
Let me
wiggle.
give it a try here. All right, so I remember you got to do it so this part is right here.
A little bit long, right, and then you're just going to loop it over, just like tying your shoes.
Loop it there, so you got it there. Then you put your finger on the middle, okay, and you bring up.
Now you're going to want to tighten it all the way up to your neck.
Yeah, that's the only
Right.
time you can tighten it is when it's right there at that
correct.
time. Okay, then you bring this up and you make a little bow.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is where I start having trouble. This is where it's really difficult. Then you got to take.
That one actually is going to go over the top. You see
Yeah,
right here,
okay,
I've got
it goes
it.
over here, and then I got to go, and I don't have a mirror, and I feel like a fool, and I'm having a hard time. I can't do it.
Oh, well, honestly,
Here we go.
Actually, it is like sort of like tying a shoe.
There
You're
you
going to
go.
flip that loop back behind the knot there, and then you're going to tweak it. You're going to
beautiful.
pull the loops. You're going to pull the tails a little bit until you get that perfect, not so perfect bow tie. You don't want it to look too perfect because
No.
you want it to look like you tied it yourself.
You don't want to look like
You
you're
don't
wearing a
want
clip-on.
exactly.
Because clip-ons are really uncool.
No, you need to know how to
Gotta
tie
have the
a bow
real
tie.
thing.
Exactly.
Guys, resist this. Women really like it, though.
It's
Randy Naughton absolutely loves the bow tie.
It's a neat look, and there's so many patterns to choose from, and it can be worn in social settings like cocktail parties, at formal occasions, even casually under a sweater with a striped shirt or a button-down collar, as we're showing here. But gentlemen of all ages are wearing them. I have guys coming in high school age wanting to know how to tie them. So it's a
do
very
you offer
popular trend.
courses at Brooks Brothers? You just show them real quick?
We don't offer courses, but we're happy to show them in the store. Actually, our website, brooksbrothers.com, has a place to go to learn how to tie all the different common necktie ties, including the bow tie, step-by-step pictures.
So if I started wearing one, say, like once a week, every Friday, that would be really cool.
That would be awesome, especially
Really?
if it was a Brooks Brothers tie from West County Brooks Brothers.
Oh, see, that little advertisement right there. I picked up on that. Thank you so much for coming in,
Thank you very
Christine.
much.
We appreciate it. And now we're going to hear from Randy Naughton. Why she likes the bow tie. Why do you like it?
I love them. I think they're nerdy. I think they're sexy. I think they're stylish. And John, I think you would look very handsome in one.
Really?
So
Does
you
it
need to
raise the
wear it.
IQ a little bit?
I don't know about that, but we'll start with the tie.
Okay.